Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from NWatch and I'm back with another collection review video so where I take a look back at the watches that I have that I still have in my collection, and in this case this is the Casio G-Shock GWM5610-BC, right? So the BC stands for this awesome composite bracelet, which one of the main reason why I've got this particular watch. And yeah, let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing another watch, another G-Shock Square in my collection. This is the GWB5600, an awesome watch with a Bluetooth function, and this one doesn't have, right? Anyway, so I've got this in Japan somewhere in April of 2017, so it's been about like close to 5 years already now. And well, basically I've got it, but yeah, actually my wife gifted this to me, and ever since that I have been I've been using this thing quite a lot. And the bezel that came with this particular watch was actually a resin bracelet, resin bezel, and I've swapped it out somewhere around last year or last 2 years with this metal bezel from AliExpress, and I haven't took it off the bezel of the watch ever since, right? So even Casio, they don't really do this type of combination. So they, of course, they produce metal bezel G-Shock squares, but they don't come with this awesome combi bracelet. So yeah, I think this is a unique for me, and I just love it for it is, right? So what it is, right? So let's do a quick weight check, right? So I have my scale here, and let's see how much it weighs. So that is about, oh god, okay, so 105 grams. So if of course it become a bit more. Normally it comes at under 100 grams with the resin bezel, but of course when we have the metal bezel, it will cost a bit more, it will weigh a bit more, but yeah, I don't really mind it, right? So let's take a quick dimension check here. So with the metal bezel, it size at about 44 millimeters, right, from diameter. So a lug to lug is quite difficult because we have this thing here. So let's just measure it on the metal case itself. So that is about 46 millimeters and a thickness of about, oh my god, why the heck won't you focus, 12.6, right? Yeah, 12.6 in thickness. But of course this is not your standard size for a G-Shock Square, because I've already modded this thing, right? So of course we have a lug width of just 16 millimeters on there. So I never really thought about taking off this composite bracelet, because why would I? So because this is an awesome watch on this combi bracelet, right? So let's talk about the functionality of this thing. You know what? Let's just talk about what happened to the case. Sorry, the crystal featuring a mineral crystal, and you can see that there is a bit of scratch on top somewhere around, okay, so around there. Yeah, you can see that there. And I have no idea how the heck it got scratched, because normally the first thing that would hit the watch is this bezel. But yeah, I don't really know how it got there, but it stays there. I've tried to remove it, I can't do it. So yeah, it stays. But yeah, it is what it is. I've mainly used this watch for jogging purposes, so that's why you can see there's a little bit of grime over there. So I've just cleaned it up just now, just for this review. But yeah, still okay. So functionality wise, this one has a tough solar movement. So it has multi-band 6, which is quite basically useless because I don't really go abroad anywhere these days for the past, I don't know, man. So the last time I was in Japan is in 2020 February. That was like 2 years back. And yeah, this is now we are stuck, so I haven't managed to update the signal, but I could still adjust this the time according to using my GWB5600. Anyway, so yeah, technically uses multi-band 6, but of course we have your usual snooze alarm and signal functionality, and we have this L, M, and H. This is the battery level. So of course this one is using a solar movement, so there is I'm pretty glad that it's in high still, because I rarely use it. I only use it during the weekends, during my jogging. Right, so still the good thing about this particular watch is that the buttons, right, is relatively easy to push, right? So you still can't use push using your thumb though. You have to use your fingernails, right? So we have that world time where we have I totally can't remember how many cities that you could check, so you can't reverse it, so it is just one way. Honolulu, LAX, what is Denmark, I think so, Mexico, China, all tons of stuffs here. And alarm, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have 4 alarms with this snooze function, and of course signal on, so I prefer it to chime every time it hits the 0 minutes, right? So very nice there. And we have a stopwatch, right? So why is it stop on this 30 minutes? Oh, okay, so stopwatch, so you can just run it through there, and you can reset the button, reset button here. Yeah, it is a little bit sunk down, but yeah, still you can just reset it. Okay, not bad. And you have the timer, right? So you have the timer. Okay, the one thing that I don't really like on this particular model is that when you run your timer or your stopwatch, you can't really know what time is it. So compare that to the latest version. This one has that functionality, so that's a bit annoying, but yeah, still not that bad. Just stop. Nope, nothing happened. Right, so okay, let's push the button here, and yeah, I just love that blue hue on that negative display. And shame I couldn't adjust the time, but yeah, still the illumination time, but yeah, still it is an awesome illumination. Right, okay, on the case back, right? So case back, it features this cool looking case back, brush finishing case back, where we have this 3159 model number and the GW5610BCs laser etched into this case back, which for me is one of the coolest case back that you could find on a G-Shock Square, right? So let's talk a bit about the combi bracelet. So this is, I think, the older version of the combi bracelet. The later version doesn't have this texture, so that makes it, I don't know guys, so I prefer to have this texture, because even if it got scratched, it won't look as bad, right? So this one, of course it does have some scratch, but you can't really see it because we have this texture. But the later version is flat, of course still matte finish, but flat. There's no texture whatsoever, and when you scratch it, oh my god, it's going to be looking very, very ugly, right? So, and the sizing of this thing, very, very nice guys. So you can see that there are tons of spring bars inside there. I think those are, oh my god, I can't remember, maybe 16 millimeters, right? So you just poke your spring bar tools here. Okay, I have quite a lot of dirt stuck inside there, right? Okay, yep. So yeah, you had quite a lot of dirt here. You just poke your spring bar tools here, and boom, this link come out, and you have 4 micro adjusts here, right? So this one is metal, and this bit is metal, but this is in resin. So, and the G-Shock logo, I think this one is metal, so yeah, I think they have an insert somewhere inside there, and I think this is in resin, right? So yeah, it's, of course it features a stamp clasp, but I don't really mind it because yeah, it is G-Shock, right? So, and of course with this 200 meters of water resistance, you can't really go wrong, right? So of course you could buy the 5610 without the combi bracelet, but you know what, just get the combi bracelet version. It feels so good. And if you guys know me, I would normally take off the bracelet or strap that come standard on a watch, but for this particular watch, no, not gonna happen. Right, so the main bit that I don't really like, of course, people complain about the negative display, right? So yes, it is a little bit difficult to see under the sunlight. That is what you need to get used to, right? So if you guys like this kind of watches, right? So that is why I went out and bought another one, which is again another gift from my wife, right? So this is again a a negative display, but yeah, I don't really mind it because I'm quite used to it, right? So let's put it on the wrist and let's see how it looks after almost close to 5 years of wear, and this thing is not going anywhere, guys. So yeah, little bit of weight due to the metal bezel, but I don't really mind it. So it looks as cool as the first day I bought it, and yeah, it is definitely going to stay. Maybe I will give it to my son or daughter depending on how I will live, how if this thing is still working though, right? So if you guys know that maybe the capacitor after 10 years it will die, I don't know, but yeah, still we shall see, right? So there we have it, guys, my review of this awesome GWM5610 5610 BC from Casio. And yeah, if you guys could still find this version, so yeah, this is definitely a bargain. So because they don't really make these anymore, right? So if you guys find this video useful, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye.